Hey there, have you ever wondered if diseases like heart disease, cancer, or diabetes are truly unavoidable? What if I told you there's actually a way to reverse or even prevent many of them? Stick around till the end of this video because I'm going to share a simple but powerful strategy that might completely change how you look at your health. And hey, if you care about your health and your family's well-being, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you won't miss any of my new videos. Let's dive in. Meet Dr. Alan Goldhammer, a pioneer in therapeutic fasting and natural healing. He's the founder of TrueNorth Health Center in Santa Rosa, California. Since 1984, that's over 40 years. He has guided over 25,000 people through medically supervised water-only fasting programs. Yes, water-only fasting sounds extreme at first, but stay with me, you'll see why this approach is so effective. Before anyone starts fasting, Dr. Goldhammer's team runs detailed health exams, lab tests, and constant monitoring. Safety first, always. And you might be surprised, his work even caught the attention of the British Medical Journal, where they published a case of lymphoma successfully treated with fasting combined with a strictly vegan, salt, oil, sugar-free, SOS-free diet. But what exactly is water-only fasting? Simply put, it's consuming nothing but pure water, no food, no supplements, nothing else. Dr. Goldhammer emphasizes it should only be done under medical supervision because powerful changes happen in your body when you fast like this. One major problem with modern diets is processed food. These foods trick your brain's natural satiety signals. Normally, when you eat whole natural foods, your brain tells you when you've had enough. But processed foods, loaded with sugar, salt, oil, and refined carbs, confuse your brain, making you overeat. This leads to visceral fat. That's the dangerous fat around your belly organs, causing chronic inflammation, heart disease, diabetes, autoimmune issues, and even certain cancers. Dr. Goldhammer calls this the pleasure trap. Our brains love foods that release dopamine, that's the feel-good chemical. The more sugar, oil, and salt we consume, the more dopamine we get. And eventually, we become addicted. Breaking free is hard, but not impossible. He explains that switching to an SOS-free diet, no salt, oil, or sugar, helps reset your taste buds. At first, simple whole foods might seem bland, but over weeks and months, your body adapts. Suddenly, natural flavors taste vibrant again. And that's where fasting can help. It accelerates this reset, making healthy foods taste great much sooner. For example, if you sit down to eat plain brown rice, you'll naturally stop when full. But add salt, you'll eat more before feeling satisfied. That's the dopamine trick at work. Same with fat and sugar. By removing SOS foods, you avoid passive overeating and retrain your brain. But breaking these habits isn't easy. Fasting often helps people transition faster to a whole food plant-based diet. After fasting, simple foods taste better quickly. However, refeeding after fasting must be done carefully to avoid complications like refeeding syndrome. So how long should you fast? Dr. Goldhammer's clinic typically does fasts from a few days to 40 days, depending on individual needs. Usually, the refeeding period is about half the length of the fast. For example, a 20-day fast would require about 10 days of careful refeeding. So what does an SOS-free meal plan look like? Breakfast might be steamed greens, fresh fruit, or plain oatmeal. Lunch and dinner focus on colorful salads, whole grains, legumes, steamed veggies, and oil-free vegetable sauces. Dessert? Often unnecessary, but a bit of fresh melon is a perfect touch. Now, you might be thinking, how do you even cook meals without salt or oil? Isn't that bland? Actually, Chef Ramses Bravo at TrueNorth Health Center has found some really creative ways to make SOS-free meals absolutely delicious. For example, instead of oil, Chef Bravo often uses fresh orange juice for cooking. He pours a small amount of orange juice into a hot pan to create quick steam. This allows vegetables like asparagus and onions to cook fast while adding a subtle sweet citrus flavor, and zero oil. Another tip is replacing salt with lots of flavorful herbs and spices. Things like granulated onion, garlic, smoked paprika, basil, or rosemary can make dishes super flavorful without adding any salt. The key is, We're not sacrificing taste. We're retraining your taste buds to enjoy real flavors again. Chef Bravo also loves using naturally sweet ingredients like dried apricots, dates, raisins, prunes, dried mango, or even a bit of pineapple juice for sauces. These natural sugars satisfy your sweet tooth while keeping things healthy. So now you can see, cooking SOS-free is not about eating boring, bland food. It's about rediscovering how good real, whole, natural foods can taste once your brain resets. And fasting helps speed up that reset. But remember, water-only fasting isn't something you just jump into. It's powerful but needs medical supervision. Dr. Goldhammer's clinic carefully monitors patients with physical exams, lab tests, and constant evaluations before, during, and after the fast. Safety is always number one. You might also wonder, is water-only fasting better than intermittent fasting? Well, intermittent fasting can be very helpful, but water-only fasting seems to have a deeper impact, especially in mobilizing dangerous visceral fat. Studies show that during refeeding after fasting, your body continues burning this harmful fat preferentially. Of course, not everyone needs to fast for 40 days. The goal is to fast just long enough to help reset your metabolism, and then shift into a sustainable SOS-free whole food plant-based diet for long-term health. So what's your key takeaway today? It's this: many chronic diseases we see today, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, cancer, are not random. They often stem from the same root cause: dietary excess and processed foods. The good news? That means they're largely preventable, and even reversible, with the right lifestyle changes. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends or family who may benefit. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Miracle Health 999 for more natural health solutions just like this. And hey, in my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare an SOS-free meal step by step. So you won't want to miss that. See you soon.